Today I start a new journal and also another day around the sun because my birthday was yesterday. I turned 46, and this year in my river of life, the theme is Own Your Power. And it's a young metal year, and it's all about visioning, living into your purpose, really knowing your worth, and owning your true authentic self. So this last year was my most challenging year, and it was the theme of Eye of the Hurricane. It was an earth year, and I knew that whatever I planted that year would be reaping rewards for the next 2 years. And last year was challenging, but in the challenges, I became stronger. I really made some decisions, and so this is kind of a reflection day for me to route that course, because one of the things I realized last year was how I felt so alone, and I didn't want to do it alone, and it was all about community for me and healing, and we're all always healing, and we're all always in the process. And so I start each journal with the intention of it, so that when I open it I know exactly the energy that it was at. And so this last year, just reflecting on it, the gifts. I'm so tired of learning lessons. Lessons are so exhausting. And so there's a gift in everything, and the lesson may be the gift. And this last year, one of the best things is just my reconnection to magic. I love magic. We don't live in a logical world, we live in a magical world. And we can magicalize anything. We can magicalize anything if we give it meaning and intention. Okay, and so magic is also in the mundane. Before, I used to love like the big, bold things, the fancy things, making everything extraordinary, because I lived in my head. My yin metal always wants to make everything a beautiful experience, and I do want to experience it all. But before, I didn't want to. I was so much in denial of experiencing the bad stuff and grief and sadness and sorrow. But all those feelings, we judge it as bad, but it's not bad. We actually need it, because grief means that you're alive. Sadness means that you're alive. And only in those two things can we experience joy and bliss. So there is so much magic in the mundane. And right now, I just love the mundane, not having to do much, getting to do it my way. And so it's all the little things that you do, the little things that actually become the big things. I also realize that balance is bullshit. Yes, balance is bullshit, because balance is different for everyone. And I really love harmony, because I love rhythms, and you gotta flow with the rhythms. And so I really aim now more for harmony. I want to live for harmony. One of the biggest lessons last year was to prioritize rest. We're in such a go, 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 do, 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 and I'm always like future projecting, which is why I have the anxiety and the overwhelm, because I'm not present as I think I am. And rest, really, when you feel like you're running around in circles, that you don't have enough time, you got to plan in that nap. And so I do plan in like an hour nap where I lay down completely, not even sitting, but actually laying down, because that's the water element, and that's filling up your kidneys. And in that prioritizing rest as well, rest is so underrated. When you rest, your human growth hormones are being produced, you're healing. And then if you surrender your obstacles, and you ask the universe to take care of it, when you wake up with the answers. And when you are rested, you are powerful. Yes, rest is power. And then I learned this from Tracy Stanley, because when you're rested, you're calm, you're clear, you're actually more energetic, and so you do everything faster. And so where I think I don't have time, I know that I have to prioritize it and make time for that rest. Otherwise, I'll have burnout. And just to slow down and pause. The power is in the pause. And I love this saying. I've been using it for a while now, but it kept coming up as a reminder over and over again. And I have Isabella remind me of it too. And it's to be smooth. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. And when I feel like I need to control, I need to hand it over or to surrender, whichever term you like more. Some people don't like that term, surrender, but there is magic in surrendering. and it's actually surrendering up. Surrendering up. And so also handing it over to the universe. When you do this, be still. Be still and getting centered. You don't actually necessarily need to get grounded, but to get centered. And then listen to the whispers of your soul. Listen to the whispers of your soul, and it will get you back into soul alignment. It will get you back into soul alignment. When things are so shitty, find a way to laugh, because it'll be funny later. Smile and laugh. And remember, smile stands for start my internal love engine. And if you smile for 2 minutes, automatically you will feel uplifted. There are neurons there. There's connection in the brain with it as well. And smile just gives you a different sense. And you can't stay in that vibration for long. And then to laugh. Yeah, laugh is spirit. So break all the energy with laughter. The louder the better. So sometimes I'll just laugh for 2 minutes. As you know, that's my laughing meditation that I did a lot of in December. All these things will help you get into a flow state. The flow state is magical. And that is when you're at ease. Things can be hard, but you want to. And then you're just in your element. In that flow state, you'll have blissipline. I don't like the word discipline. I like the word blissipline though. And you don't have to change. You just have to shift. When you shift, things change. When you shift, things change. Yeah. And when you start with energy, you make space for the things to come in. And so some things have to clear, and it's just making space. I used to hate planning, but now I love planning. And planning is just deciding in advance what you want. And I got this from my friend Mia, who's also a productivity coach. And just to savor each moment. Yeah, to savor each moment. The sweetness, the bitterness, the sourness. And starting your day with a thankful heart, an appreciative heart. So many times we start our day with, oh shit, I gotta do this. And then we're in our old patterns. We're in survival. We are in the system, what is that? The sympathetic nervous system. And that just causes burnout. And so if you start out with gratitude, what you get to do, how you're already living your rich life, then embodying that, then you will find a way. The intuition, it clears the way, and that you don't have to do it all, and that you get to do it. It's your get to. So whatever I pay attention to is what is my intention. I am releasing a lot of the time-space continuum, because everything happens in its perfect time, and rejection is protection. And to collect the rejections, because like 6 months down the line, you're like, oh, now I know why I needed to wait. Now I know why that had to happen, because these other things are in alignment, or it's because I really want something else. And so there's not brain and heart cohesion and collectiveness. And so that's why I wanted something actually more. And so I was wondering why I wasn't getting this one job proposal. So when you want to change something, change the frequency. Embody that future you, but in the now. And stating that. So for me right now, is because I'm relaxed and intuitive, I'm savoring every delicious, rich moment of my life. And that gets me into the state, the flow state, and helps me to dream again. And that's a big theme for me this year. So allow for everything to happen. There's an art in everything. There's an art in allowing, an art in possibilities. And then document. When you document, you will find that the things that you trace happen, and then you have the data, which then verifies the magic. It's the matter and then the essence coming together. And just to do less. Seriously, we are souls and being, not doing. We're not human doing, we're human beings. And so do less. More is just more. And that you're never alone. You are never alone. You don't have to experience this alone. So may this bring you peace, freedom, grace, and joy.